So this is the last day of December and the last day of my December resolution. And what I originally planned was to just do a lot of stuff that I wanted to do in order to achieve what my main purpose was, or at least my main goal from this December was to at least get enough skill so I could make a game to progress in my journey to make the game that I want to make. But alas, that did not really happen. I only really spent the days mostly drawing, and I want to look through the days from December 3rd all the way up to December 31st. So I hope that you can appreciate it. I'll be quiet for the rest of it until we reach the last page. Oh, that's new. I did not really realize that I had an empty page here, so I must have grabbed 2 pages at the same time at one point. And now we're at the last page. I drew a hand based off of my hand while using the panels as exercise. And I used the panels, or at least I tried to use them to my advantage to get the gist of where it's supposed to look. So if that's the case, then it's looking in this direction. I'm not sure if it's really a good idea or not, but who knows. I also tried to draw a different mouse tail this time with a C instead of an S. And when I looked at it for the first time, when I forgot that I drew a mouse because it kind of looks like a skull. So I was kind of impressed by that. And I tried to imitate the skull with a circle, but I needed to do more guidelines because it's pretty obvious how off-center it is. Like that. But I am pretty happy with that. And I saved this page to try and do the treasure box from the first day of doing art with this December. And as you can see, I already tried doing some things that I've learned, but I'll try it again. And I originally aimed to do multiple different things, like a different subject each video, to try and give attention to each of them once per day. But I realized that I would be overexerting myself, and I would just kind of get overwhelmed and give up if that was the case. And I think that's also very much a big part of me being lazy too, but I have to take things one subject at a time so I don't go all over the place like you can see with this. But I do like it that I have to focus on certain things one at a time now, compared to feeling like I need to do multiple different things and schedule specific hours into them. But I can, or at least I'm trying to change up my schedule where I practice a little bit of something, and then once I get good enough at it, then I'll move on to the next part of it. And I'll keep on giving myself dedicated time into those topics. So I think I'm going to go back to not the what's it called? I'm not going to really focus on shapes as much anymore, I believe. Or at least that's what I aim. And I want to go to what's it called? Anatomy again. Even if my shapes are still a bit rough, I do want to try and go back to anatomy because I think I have a little bit of an understanding now for this. I could be very wrong, but that's how I felt. With this work right now. Alright, and let's try and erase it the best we can because I do not have the right paper for this eraser to erase well on, and also I was drawing hard. I was pressing down hard with my pencil, and I'd say this is a bit of an improvement. It's still a bit wonky, and it's probably or basically around the same level as the one I did out of Still Life, but I am not as upset anymore about this. And I want to really work on it. But to end it off more positively, with aside from how awkward this rambling was, I think that I got a better understanding of basic shapes to the point where I see some of the flaws off of the study and I can try and see them again. So it's really fun in that sense. And as much as I still like to study, I think it's going to help me improve more, since I've always had a problem drawing torsos, and with this sort of thing, I can go do this so I can remember what the middle is, like it's a stick man. At least that's how I'm perceived it when it comes to art and anatomy. I don't really know what else to say though. And thank you for joining me throughout this journey. And I really appreciate it a lot. And I hope that I can actually make my game within the new year in 2025, because it's going to take a while to gather up the skills in order to make the game that I want to really make. And right now my goal is to make the game that has a fishbowl. So hopefully I can do that, and I'll still be dedicating a lot of time into art, but I think I'll be focusing a lot more time on something like writing, so I can really hammer it in for me to always polish. And I want to keep drawing daily with exercises like this, so I can get an understanding and even polish it more. That's about it for this video. I feel that it's really anticlimactic, but I am very happy to have done this. I think it's helped me a lot, and if I ever feel down again with my art, I can look back at this journey and see how I went here, and that this is my speed, whether I like it or not, and I am able to improve my speed and my efficiency. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have a happy new year.